Recently, I received a newsletter for a profiling library called Skimpy. It's supposed to be an alternative to the Pandas describe method. Let's load it and compare it to the classic describe method and the profile report that we all know is the nuclear option when it comes to data exploration. Bam! Skimpy is kind enough to generate some test data, so let's use that. We have a data frame here with length, width, whatever R&D is, a class, location, a Boolean column, text, and some dates. What do we do with this? If we call the pandas describe method, we're gonna see it gives us count, average, percentiles, and standard deviation. Not exactly groundbreaking. Let's see if Skimpy is any better. Alright, so it provides us this table. It gives us rows, columns, the types of our columns, and whether we have categorical variables. Alright, I imagine it groups it by data type, so likely we're gonna have to assign data types to our data frame. I don't see this working with objects, but I digress. For the numerical columns, they give us percentage missing, that's great, and percentiles, and what seems to be a very, very bare bones histogram. All right, for the categories, it gives us unique values. That could be useful if you want to remap something. In the dates column, it shows us frequency, first and last. I wonder if this would really show us if we have gaps in our time series. Is that asking too much? For the Boolean column, it gives us the distribution, how many true and how many false we have, and whatever the time difference column summary is. First impressions? It's pretty cool. Definitely better than the describe method, which would eliminate some of these columns. So it's always great to not lose data. Is it better than the describe method? Oh yeah, 100%. Loving this so far. Now, if we go to our pandas profiling and load a profile, we're gonna see that we're able to get a lot more data summaries in the same amount of code. Basically just one line. Our profiling report gives us an overview, some alerts, and whatever reproduction is. Generally what I like about it, you can select a column and it will give you brief summary statistics along with a graph of the distribution. If you click on more details, you can look at the quartiles, the range, skewness, variance, and even common and extreme values. It has an interaction section where you can see scatters of how these columns interact with each other. We have a missing values segment and a sample of our data frame. So, is Skimpy better than the profile report? Not really. It's quicker and it's easier to comprehend and read, but our profile report remains the nuclear option when it comes to data exploration. I get so much more valuable insights out of this report. I can explore specific variables that I'm interested in great detail, and this will allow me to then pre-process them for modeling. Skimp is great, but I wouldn't call it the silver bullet for data exploration that every data analyst slash data scientist should know. Still, a pretty cool library. Let me know in the comments. Are there any data exploration tools in Python that you use and love? Are they better than what I showcased here? I'm genuinely curious. Thank you for watching, stay Gucci, and until next time, Python bros, hell yeah!